Right over 80. Yeah. Mike, 58, right there.
Let's go, D.
Sony Michelle, the ball carrier. Brought down behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 24-yard line.
Hug.
Hey, here I come. Here I come. Here I come.
Josh Rosen in
All day, baby. All day, baby.
Intercepted by the Browns. They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 45-yard line.
Good. 180.
58 to Mike.
Let's get the ball. Nice pick.
Mayfield's pass intercepted. The Patriots take over 1st and 10 at their own 45-yard line.
Hey, we got Mike, number 53. Mike, 53.
Let's set a tone.
Run. I got him.
Sony Michelle on the carry.
Get out. Oh.
The tackle made by Christian Kirksey. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
Check.
Kill. Hey, alert. Hey, alert. 58 to Mike, 58 to Mike. Hey, seam 6. Cut.
Any day. Get ready.
It's a gain of 8. And the Patriots 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
180. Hey, alert.
Hey, here we go.
Go.
Check. 53's Mike. Check. 53's Mike. It's outside. It's outside.
Rosen's pass.
Easy work. It's easy work, and it's coming again.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 34-yard line.
Tonight. 80. 53. Mike. Man, I got you. Check.
Number 28, the ball carrier.
Oh, boy, I know you felt that one.
It's a loss of 2. Brings up 3rd and 4.
Tonight. 180. 53 to Mike.
You're not ready.
Monday. Hut! Here it comes.
Josh Rosen.
You better talk to your boy. Have him protect you.
A loss of 7. It's 4th down. Jake Bailey in punt formation for the Patriots.
Come on, fellas.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Good. 180.
Mike 51.
Hey, tight. You got double tight.
Run.
We got 4.
Regular. Hurry. Watch out.
Switch.
Nick Chubb on the
Boys,
carry.
let's go.
Devin McCourty on the tackle. A gain of 52 yards. First down, Cleveland.
Set. 180.
51. Here we go, D. Stick down. Check stick down.
Point it right. Real.
Hey, orbit. Let's go, defense. Defense. And here we go.
Mayfield's pass.
We got this.
Jarvis Landry. First and goal, Cleveland.
Set. 180.
Mike, 58, right there.
So don't say nothing. Let's go.
Yes, Mike. Let's go, Heavy. Tell me what you got. Heavy? What you got, Heavy? Give me some.
McMillan on the tackle. A pickup of 2.
Your trip is here, baby. Your trip is here.
At the Patriots' 4-yard line.
Set. Check 20.
21, check Mike 21.
You ain't doing nothing today.
Mayfield's pass. Damian Bradley.
Set. 180.
Hey, let's calm down. Hey, let's go.
Watch out.
I'm coming after you. Run.
Mayfield on the keeper. Touchdown, Cleveland. Austin Seibert on the 4-point after.
That's it, baby.
The kick is good. Makes the score Brown 7. Patriots nothing. The Patriots take over.
Let's go,
first
buddy.
and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Let's go. 180. We got Mike, number 53. Mike, 53. I can't believe they let you play. Hey, switch gears. Watch twist.
Pug. Monday.
53's the Mike. 53. Check 53.
Pug. Monday.
The track. Check.
Hey. High 7. Yes.
Hey, tighten down. There you go.
That's the end of the first quarter.
Boom, man.
With the score
All
Brown
day.
7. Patriots nothing.
Mike.
Middle.
Rosen's pass.
You don't want no problems. You don't want no problems with me.
A gain of 10 brings up 3rd and 11.
Alert, alert, alert. Take it.
Mike 51, Mike 51.
Let's put them on the buses. Let's put that team on the bus. Check 50, check 50.
Check 13, check 13.
Rosen's pass complete to Ryan Izzo.
He wasn't ready. He
A
wasn't ready.
4-yard gain. It's 4th down. Jake Bailey in punt formation for the Patriots. The Browns take
Here we go.
over
Here we go. Here we go.
at their own 8-yard line.
And now it's really not the American punters. It's the Australian punters with their kicking academies and that flat drop and just kind of kicking the nose of the football. They're able to almost stop it where they want to, like a good golfer can check one up.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. Things progressing to plan so far. Their defense has been solid, and they've got themselves a 7-0 lead after the touchdown the last time they had the ball.
And this is no time to even think about, hey, are we going to milk the clock? Hey, are we just going to do ball control? This is the NFL. 7-0 leads, they don't last very long unless you continue to push the envelope on offense.
The 12-yard line.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6.
Hey, me and you all day. All day.
Hey, alert 33.
I'm coming after you. Joker.
Mayfield looks to throw. He'll let it go deep for Beckham. And on the left sideline, he caught it, but out of bounds, according to the head linesman. Incomplete. So the ball a little late getting there, and it's 3rd down.
How about this offense already feeling good about themselves with a touchdown already in their first drive? They've certainly come out firing, even though that one was incomplete.
With the 7-0 lead, more apt to take a shot like that downfield?
Hey, you're one to the good. Go ahead and try and press your advantage.
So after the 2nd down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6.
Check 53, Bravo. Check 53's Mike. I'm coming.
Mike 53.
Now Mayfield.
Hey, watch the slant. Watch the slant.
He finds Beckham complete. That one will go down as 33 yards on the 3rd down conversion.
Now that one hurts defensively. They force them into 3rd and long, had the advantage, yet they give up the big play right there.
Yeah, their offense was already warming up on the sideline, ready to come out. So much for that 3 and out. So that changes things. Here's 1st and 10 all the way up at the 45.
Bang, 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 bang.
Hey, alert. Run. Double up. He's coming, double up.
run for Nick Chubb. Breaks a tackle. Sheds a second man.
He's building up some momentum, isn't he?
And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. A big chunk on the ground there, 27 yards. We've seen him break off a big run already in this game, and for a second, that one looked like it might be another.
Yeah, I think that any defense would say, look, we can't let him get to the second level, because sometimes he'll break off the big run on his own, but oftentimes you get additional blocking at the second level, which gets you deeper into the secondary.
So into Pat's territory now. Here's 1st and 10 as they've got it to the 28-yard line. On the ground, it's Chubb. And that'll hurt the average a bit, as this time they're able to get him behind the line. That's going to go as a loss of 1 on 1st down.
Well, with the kind of half he's had, I think we can forgive him that run, right? Not every run's going to be a big play, is it?
No, and also the blocking just wasn't there. No room to run.
Yeah, defensively, they got to find a way to build on that, because he's eating them alive in the first half.
Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11.
Point it right. 58, 58, Mike. Set the tone, defense. Hey, Foxtrot.
From the gun, Mayfield.
Man out.
And he will find his man on the outside. A gain of 13. It's a 1st down. Seems as if the passing attack's starting to heat up a little bit here in the second quarter.
You can sense and you can see the momentum, because now they're reading their patterns downfield, they're understanding the coverages, and they're finding the open holes in the defense.
Good. 180. Check Mike 21. I got you, son. I got you. You're all mine, baby. Regular. Kill. Tighten up.
Chubb fights off the defender. Second quarter action with 1:59 remaining.
That's it, baby.
Coming up at halftime, we remind you once again that we're going to check in with Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL as we reach now, hard to believe, the halfway point of the season. Time flying.
It certainly is. Time to get...
And this is caught. Touchdown, Cleveland. A 14-yard touchdown. And the Browns are going to tack on to their advantage. Seibert on for the PAT. That's one of those touchdown tosses where if it's an inch to the right or left, it's not a touchdown. He had to put it right on the money.
Yeah, and how did he do that? Everything around him, everything swirling, all the coverage downfield. Somehow he spotted the opening and put it right there.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. This is taken at his 4. And he'll take this across the 25, couple extra yards up to the 27-yard line. New England with a first down as they begin the drive. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of the teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game, and typically those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25 plays. Down 2 touchdowns early, probably not very deep into their script. I think that they'll stay with it. I don't think they'll abandon it just yet and try and generate some offense on this drive.
Anything. At least 3 points, get that 0 off the board. Throwing on second down. Rosen. He's going to loft it. Deep right sideline. And that'll be incomplete. Good protection that time, and they couldn't hook up on the long one. Now it's third down. They come up to the line now facing a 3rd and 10 after the incompletion.
Hey! 51, Mike. 51. Danny.
Bring her.
Hey, Charlie.
Mike 51.
You better be afraid of me. You better be afraid of me.
Out of the gun, here's Josh Rosen. He finds an opening past the 40. Well, the two men come together, and it's incomplete.
Oh, yeah.
Excellent work defensively, brings up 4th down. Problems on 3rd down so far in this first half. Relatively small sample size, but they're now 0 for 3.
And the average in the league, somewhere around 40% on 3rd down for offenses. So what's the answer to this? Either convert them or don't get to 3rd down in the first place. Get your big chunks of yards on 1st and 2nd down.
The Browns take over 1st
All day,
and 10
baby, all day.
at their own 25-yard line.
The Browns drive about to get started. It's been a good first half so far. They're up 14-0. Points here, they could really put them in command before intermission.
Yeah, and it's all well and good what they're seeing and how they're feeling right now. But it's the NFL. How many times have we watched 14-0 leads evaporate and quickly? So how have we seen them combat it? Continue to run your offense, but don't back off at all. Don't start looking at the clock. Don't start thinking about, hey, just take care of the football. Keep attacking. Usually the best way to maintain control.
They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line.
Here we go.
Mayfield now. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. Give him 7 on the play, and that'll bring up a 3rd and 1.
Now, that's often a surprise for the defensive guys when they see the big fella slide out of the backfield and catch the ball. Not something they usually go over in practice very often.
An extra corner comes on now for the Patriots D on 3rd down. This time they stay on the ground. And he's going to have a 1st down, but not sure it'll matter as the clock will continue to run. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
We're pretty quiet. Safe. King. Let's go. Smooth. Mike, number 53. Mike, 53. Here we go, D. Get up.
Working out of the gun, Mayfield. And bringing it in right side here, Beckham. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. So we come upon halftime with our score 14-0. As we'll send you down the coast now to Orlando, that's where we find Jonathan Coachman ready with our EA Sports halftime report. Coach.
Come on now, let's go.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively. So the big play moves them all the way across midfield to the 40 now for 1st and 10.
Regular.
Here's Mayfield. Oh, he's going to let this go for the end zone. And that's going to be caught for a Browns touchdown. Odell Beckham with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Browns are going to tack on to their advantage. Always important to get the first score of the second half. Now you start to pull away a little bit and get some breathing room going.
And now we find out about the fortitude of the group that's behind, because they were counting on getting into the game a little bit more, right? Maybe they get the first score. That doesn't happen. It looks almost insurmountable, but it's not. Let's see how hard they play the rest of the game.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. This will be taken short. And they're going to have lousy starting field position as he's out of bounds at his 6-yard line.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
A throw on the quick slant going to be complete. And they'll get him down up past the 15. Nice way to start the drive, a gain of 12 and a first down.
You can see the time and effort and thought that they've put into their passing game, because it was evident right there. It looks like a simple pitch and catch, but you and I both know that they have planned for this and worked hard to make it happen.
Thanks to that last play, a little more room to operate. 1st and 10 at the 18. Now it's the backup Smith. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch.
When you execute a drag or a crossing route really well and give them a chance to let it develop a little bit, you can gain some significant yardage hitting your tight end on that one.
Mike, 53.
80.
Mike.
Buzz.
To throw again on 2nd down. Rosen. There's the Penn State man. It's Chris Godwin. And they're able to get this one across the 35. It's a first down on a gain of 10.
Hey, shoot. Let's go. Hey, we got Mike, number 53.
Throwing now, Rosen on 1st down. Throw left side, taken in by Meredith. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. Give him 30 yards there. Now a first down carry. It's Michelle. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
Brings up 2nd and a yard. At the Browns' 25-yard line.
From the 25 on 2nd down, Rosen. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down. We have not seen a whole lot of wide-open receivers. Everything seemingly has been contested.
And that's another nice job there to force an incompletion. They've been very cohesive, knowing each other's moves all game long, and they've been on the spot just about every time.
And they've held them in check on the scoreboard.
Mike 51. One day. Alert. Remember me? Let's go, baby. Hey, Delta. Back.
On 3rd and 1, Rosen got a man. It's his tight end, Lance Kendricks. And he will have the first down across the 20 to the 19-yard line. That good for 6 as they keep this drive right on rolling.
1st and 10 at the 19-yard line.
51's the Mike.
It's going to be a long day.
From the red zone now, here's Rosen on 1st down. And he'll get that to Michelle, complete. The Patriot passing game is rolling. They've got another first down.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They've become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
Mike 51.
Pick it up, guys. Pick it up. Hey, Mike 51. Nice, sweetheart.
Throwing again, it's Rosen. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
When you got your backs in the shadow of your goal line, you've got to be physical in that situation because there's not a whole lot of space, not a lot of wild plays that can be run there.
That's put up or shut up time. Defensively, nice job just to make sure they didn't complete it on that play. And this is caught. Touchdown, Patriots. Sony Michel, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Patriots get a score closer. Well, he wasn't the guy they were initially going for, but after going through the progressions, it worked.
When you have plenty of people who can catch the football, you don't always have to go to your primary target, and sometimes that target is actually covered. Nice job coming off of that and getting it to someone who was open.
Yeah, the man out of the backfield gets in for the score. Gostkowski now after the touchdown. He'll send this one away.
Let's go. Let's do this.
At their own 25-yard line.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. They were able to extend their lead with an opening drive touchdown here in the 3rd quarter, but that just got matched a moment ago.
So we know that what they discussed at the half worked. Now, what are the counters to that, right? You don't just run the same things over and over. Some do, but many will also show something and then come back with something else to keep the defense off balance.
Meanwhile, they take a shot to start the drive, but this is going to wind up incomplete. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25.
Bring it.
They'll run it here. This is their fullback getting the carry. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets him up for 3rd down.
I know a lot of times we like to put players in certain boxes. He does this and he does that. But this guy, he can do a little bit of everything. He's not just a lead blocker or a guy who protects the passer. Handing the ball, he might want to get out of the way.
And how about the dime look here? 6 DBs on 3rd and inches.
Daring them to run the ball.
From the shotgun, it's Mayfield. He's got the first. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. And it's picked up by the Patriots. And a great return here gets this one all the way down to the 26-yard line. So the defense there, opportunistic.
It's nice to give them credit, isn't it? Because so many times it's more a matter of what the offensive guy didn't do. He didn't secure the ball, didn't cover up. In this case, let's just give credit to where it belongs. Knocked it free, made a big play.
Ready. 58 to Mike. Hey, Echo. 58, right over there. Yes. Ready.
Following the fumble recovery, Smith. Over the middle, that's caught by Meredith. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down. Give him 9 there on the 1st down completion.
Let's get it.
That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1.
Hey, Team 6. Now. Motion backfield.
Go. Mike 51.
Throwing is Smith. Gets it to Meredith, complete. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. 4 yards the pickup, 1st down.
I think that's a big pickup for a first down because when you run a drag route against zone, you're sometimes asking for trouble because you might run into a defender.
Yeah, well, there they ran into a first down, executed it to perfection.
On the ready.
Mike, boy, 51. I know he ain't got it.
Go.
51's the Mike. 51's the Mike. Let's go, D. Big C.
On first down, it's Smith. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. Josh Gordon, the intended receiver. And that'll bring up second down.
I think he's a little trigger happy right there, and it turned into an ill-advised throw into their zone.
Well, we know he has confidence. He'll throw it any place, anytime, anywhere. That time it fell incomplete. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10.
Orbit.
Right here, guys. Mike 51. Mike 51. Switch up. Hey, Mike 51. Mike 51.
Clear.
Here's Smith throwing again. And this is going to be caught, but they'll say out of bounds. So it's incomplete.
Out routes are always timing routes. And if the timing's off just a little bit, it can really throw off a play. It looked like he led him a little too much there.
Yeah, there was a fraction of a second because he caught it, just couldn't stay in bounds. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10.
Mike 7.
51's the Mike. 51's the Mike.
Be crippled.
Smith throwing again. And he's in. Touchdown, Patriots. Lance Kendricks, his 3rd touchdown now on the year, as his guys are back within a single score. So they fought half the battle here, but they're still down.
Plenty of work still left for them, but they delivered in the first step in their comeback attempt.
Extra point good by Gostkowski. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter. Gostkowski now, after the touchdown, he'll send this one away. This is taken at the 3. And he'll be brought down at the 23, make it the 24-yard line. The Browns drive about to get started. Now, Charles, of course, you got to remember, last possession they fumbled. It led to a touchdown. One-score game here. Got to be careful.
And this is where coaching and training really comes into play, doesn't it? What does everyone say after an error? Next play, move on, next drive. That mantra has to come to the front. They've got to take care of business right here and act like the last series just didn't happen.
Successful start to the drive, 17 yards. It moves the sticks. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. On the carry, it's Chubb. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 4th quarter. Eight yards the tally on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 2.
Shift.
Pistol. Check. 80 weapon. Hot.
And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
That's very well timed there defensively because it's not a bad throw, but the collision came at the exact time he was reaching to bring in the football. Really, really well done.
Decent offense, just better defense. I think you're right. After the incompletion, here now, 3rd and 2. They'll run for it. Here's Chubb. And some space here. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. It was 3rd and short, and they go flying past the marker for a gain of nearly 30 yards.
First down.
Six. 180. 51.
They run again on first down, Chubb. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. 10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Oh, that's one to warm the hearts of all those old-school football players, isn't it? Tough, hard, gritty run. Got behind his pads, bowled over a few people. Look at that one, right up the gut.
Saw it through 3 quarters. No reason to lighten up now. Clock continuing to run. They'll probably wind this all the way before snapping it on 2nd down.
Real. Crunch.
Throwing, Mayfield. He'll get this to Chubb out of the backfield. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Browns touchdown. Nick Chubb with his 2nd touchdown of the game, number 8 on the season. And the Browns are going to tack on to their advantage. Extra point by Seibert, up and good. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The Pats at the line, ready to go. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
Throwing here to start the drive as they connect left side. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. Great way to start the drive. 20 big ones and a first down. The big play to start him out has him at the 45 already.
Yes.
51, Mike 51. Let's go, D.
Hey, wahoo.
Right here, guys. Mike,
A shotgun snap for Smith. And that's off the mark, incomplete. Got out of the pocket. Didn't look like he had anybody open, Charles, so just gets rid of it.
And a good play by him. If no one's open and you don't have a running lane that you want to take, make the right choice. Get rid of it. Live to fight another down.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down.
Buzz, be ready.
Smith to throw again. And this one taken in on the right sideline, but not in the field of play. They say it's incomplete. The throw led him a little too far. It brings up 3rd down. So now 3rd and 10. They had the big play to start the drive, but 2 incompletions since.
Hey, box truck.
Watch the boot. 51's the Mike. 51's the Mike. Turn for you. Mike 51. Mike 51.
Throwing again is Smith.
Pick it up.
That's complete to Meredith. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. That one goes for 24 yards. Catch number 100 for his career right there, and it's good enough to keep the chains moving. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
Let's go, defense. Let's get out the field, defense.
First down, here's White. And he struggles to get a yard here, maybe a yard, down to the 31.
That's it, baby. That's it. That's it. Big hit.
So the Patriots with a football as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. On 2nd and 9, Smith looking for Godwin, and he's got him complete. And he'll go down at the 26 following a gain of 6. Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down.
Ready? You want the mic. Check, Smith. Double tight, guys, double tight. Odd. 3 down. Odd.
51's Mike. Mike's 51. Tackles.
Right here, ready?
Smith.
Let's go, D.
That is caught right at the 10-yard line. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. 5th catch of the game for him there.
Yeah, and the tight end position is now becoming a volume pass catcher. Used to be occasional, right? Safety valve. Throw one to him every so often, but mainly they want him out there to block. Nowadays, an integral part of the passing game, and they create such great mismatches that they often become the leading receiver.
Hey, look at me. Door. Come on, the ball hard. Tight dog. Hey, zoom. On the ball. Hit it.
From the gun, here's Smith. And he's got it. And he takes this one into the end zone, and all of a sudden, here in the final minute, things get a little bit tighter. Okay, game on. Don't go anywhere yet. You got a 1-score game now. Probably going to rely on the onside kick coming up.
Yeah, they have to. It's not a high percentage play, but it's better than not having a chance at all. And that's when you put your leapers and your flyers on one side, get that high hop, and hope that one of the guys can come up with it.
And on the other side, you get that hands team ready.
No doubt about it.
Gostkowski with the extra point. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter. Gostkowski now, after the touchdown, he'll send this one away. So they will accept the penalty and move forward.
Let's go.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And checking the timeouts. They do have 2 defensively, but no real need to use them as they're not going to be able to stop the clock after that. A nice burst there as they'll get about 7 that time on the 1st down run. A solid run on 1st down. Gain of 7 leaves them with a 2nd and 3. Good gain there on 1st down. It keeps them in a running situation probably.
They did everything right on that play, didn't they? They got the leverage up front, good blocking. Nice hole for him. Ends up picking up nice yardage. Stays in bounds to keep the clock rolling. They are in charge of this scenario right now. They want to stay that way.
And not in any rush offensively.
Stop, baby. That's baby stop.
They run it again with Chubb. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. It's a 1st down on a gain of 10. So Cleveland able to come away with the victory here. And, of course, this win a big one. They can hang their hat on this victory on the road against the defending Super Bowl champs.
And you know how difficult it is for the team that wears the crown, because they're going to get everyone's best shot. So let's face it, they circled this game. We're going to go in there and take down the defending Super Bowl champs. This is our opportunity. They're not going to walk out of here with a trophy today, but they will walk out with respect around the league. And to them, that's vitally important.
So for the Browns, they remain one of the hottest teams out there as the win moves them to 6-1. And they'll get another road test next week as they head to Mile High to take on the Broncos. Meanwhile, for New England, they'll fall to 5-3 with a loss. And they'll be on the road next week for a matchup with the Baltimore Ravens. So for Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Next game, guess what? Charles and I will be here again. It's the NFL on EA Sports.